Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Wa Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rahakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, displaying this truth and sincerity all across the four corners of the earth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Sometimes this truth can be you gotta prepare your mind for temptation, in trials and tribulations. Sometimes this truth can get like lonely, especially being in this world, westernized world, where people got a lot of spirits on them and they not trying to seek Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and they customs, and they ways is different from the ways of the Heavenly Father, so if everybody turning against you, or anybody turning against you, remember that Yahweh Shah said they hated him first, you know because a lot of people hate the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and you coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, they really got a bone to pick with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Even though we do go off, sometimes not on purpose, but we in this flesh, so we go off by being in the flesh. So if a person is coming up against you, and because you in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, just pray on it, and the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, it's gonna write that down. Like, people is gonna be held accountable for the things that they do. Every idle word should be held accountable for. So it's gonna be a judgment, and the Lord said, "Do his prophets no harm." The Lord is not playing about his prophets and the people that believing in him. That the man of the Lord, or the women or children of the Lord. So just keep our heads up. We in Jacob's trouble, the beginning of Jacob's trouble right now, and when we're gonna be tried um with the RFID chip. They're gonna be making that mandatory. So with that being said, we have to be built up. We got to be built up by the word of the Heavenly Father, so we can know not to put our trust in Egypt, or this is modern Egypt, America, and not to put our trust in the government, the people that's giving us the problems, want us to run to them to solve the problem, but they the ones that's making the problem for us. So but that they just working on the Most High left hand side through spiritual Satan. They the Antichrist. They um the devil, the adversary, on the left hand side, which they think, that they gonna be ruler, or they trying to be as God, and thinking they plan and their agenda is gonna work out. But soon as they think everything is going their way and it's working out for them, that's when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is gonna interrupt everything they doing and bring forth the new kingdom that's gonna be ruled in righteousness, and the heathen is gonna be put in subjection and in slavery. And the 2/3 is gonna die by death by pain through the lake of fire, and be brought back through sex, through the 1/3 that survive and was risen the first. And Yahweh Shah Bashem Yahweh Shah is going to be risen first, and the dead in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is going to be risen first to life, and then the ones that beamed up is gonna join heirs with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah in the chariots, and gonna be looking down, and they're gonna be changed, and they're gonna be looking down at Babylon the Great, that great whore harlot on fire, the lake of fire, and they're gonna be looking down, watching this place be destroyed. But the message of the video was, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't think of it strange things, that these things is happening to you, because stuff is going to happen to you when you come into this truth. Satan, he messes with you more and more, but remember, it's mercy. 444. Just it was 4:44, or almost 5 minutes. But yeah, remember the mercy and the grace that the love and endurance, the Lord endures forever, is in love and kindness, in the grace period to get ourselves together, in the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, giving us the mercies, giving us this truth, having mercy on us, because even our righteousness is as filthy rags. But we, in the Lord's eyes, we do no wrong if we covered by Yahweh Shah blood. So we go through the mediator, Yahweh Shah, and thank him and ask him to make us through these trials and tribulations, through Jacob's trouble, through not taking that chip, no matter if they do take our benefits, no matter if they do stop us from the job, to continue and trust into Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah to provide for us and take up for us. Now we have to build up our faith more than ever, because we come into a time like never before. So if you're getting lonely, you by yourself, remember, hey man, we got the word, we got Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and soon we all gonna be joining heirs together. If the Lord willing, if we're a part of that number, and we're gonna be rejoicing with each other, and there's never gonna be another dull moment, a born moment, and the Lord is gonna wipe every tear from our eyes. So I just want to say shalom and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.